Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Edwin, Comic Jabroni, coming at you with another video this week. Like I told you in my last video, the local comic shop that I go to here in town, there's actually quite a few of them here in San Antonio, but the one that's actually right down the road from me, it's probably about a 5-minute drive. It's called Heroes and Fantasies. They actually have 2 locations here in San Antonio, one on the west side of town and one over here where I'm at on the northeast side. And I've been going to this comic shop for years, probably since about 2004, 2005. Anyway, so for the past few years, they've been doing these mystery boxes for DC, for Marvel, and Independence. And I've always seen them in there, and I've never really picked them up. But I spoke with the store owner, Mike, who I'm pretty good friends with. We text back and forth when it comes to comics and this and that. And asked him today, I said, hey man, I've got a YouTube channel and I want to feature your comic store because I go here all the time and I want people to know about it. I want to pick these mystery boxes up and kind of showcase them and show people what you got. So he told me a little bit about them and he said, come on in, man, and I'll let you get a couple of them at a discounted price. He was really cool with that. And just wanted to show them off to you guys. I was able to pick up 2 of them. They didn't have any Marvel boxes in, but what they did have, they had the Independent. So here's an Independent box, which on there it says that may include books published by Image, IDW, Valiant, Dark Horse, Vertigo, Zenescope, Boom, Marvel Max, and others. And at the top it says all publishers may contain mature content. So these mystery boxes contain 15 comic books and the price is $14.99. So $1 a book, that's not a bad deal at all. That's really good. It includes what they put on here is one valuable variant cover. So that is the Independent box, and here is the DC mystery comic book. So this one's for all ages, The other one, like I said, it was for mature audiences. This is the DC box, so it's for all ages, and it's contains comic books printed from 1990 to present, so all modern age, and may include Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and other characters from the DC universe. So I did grab 2 boxes. Like I said, there's 15 comics in here. This is a great way, and for those of you who live in San Antonio, or if you're ever coming down to San Antonio, I would highly suggest you go to Heroes and Fantasies. It's a great store. They have great, just an awesome selection of back issue books and books that are behind the counter that are a little bit more valuable, but you could talk to the people that work there, and they're awesome. They're very knowledgeable. They know their comics. They know what's out, and if you're not exactly sure on what you want to pick up, they could help you out. With these, I think these are awesome starter kits, I guess you could say, for maybe kids that you want to get them into comics, but they're not really sure on what they like. Well, get them a DC box, or when they have the Marvel boxes, then you can get them a Marvel box. There's going to be 15 books in there. There's bound to be something in there that they like, right? And then for those adults that, you want to get into Independence, but you're not exactly sure what to get, here's 15 books right there that can start you off. So I think for this video, I'm definitely going to open both of them up, right? I'm going to show you what I got. I have no idea what I've gotten. I kind of pre-opened them. They're sealed. So I just cut them open to make it easier. But I'm going to start off with the Independence. We're going to go through that, and then we're going to go through the DC one. So we're going to open this up, and as you can see, it's got the bubble wrap in there. And what I was told was the first book, and I'm gonna kind of hide that one off to the side. So what I was told was that the top book, when you open it up, is the variant book that they throw in each one of these. So they come wrapped up. What I was told by Mike and his fiance or his girlfriend is that what they do is they get a Golden Age bag, and they throw they put the books in there. So they assured me that the books were in great condition, that being in these bags wasn't going to mess them up. So we're just going to start off with the first book that we have here in the front, and it is a Dynamite Entertainment, Michael Turner's Fathom Prelude. Don't know anything about it. As you know, I'm more of a DC and Marvel guy. I do have some IDW and Image, but other than that, don't really pick up too many of the others. I know Michael Turner, great artist. There's a lot of his variants that people go out, especially with the Spider-Man variants. There's a lot of comic book collectors that go out and pick up his variant covers. So there's the first one. I'll put that down at the bottom. All right, next one, we got a Valiant book. We got the Hardcore #1. Something tells me this is a Jim Lee cover. like you know, I've been talking about my Jim Lee covers. Something tells me this is a book that people have been looking for here recently. I could be wrong, and I'll look that up for you guys, but there's the Hardcore #1 Jim Lee cover too on top of that, so I dig that. All right, next book we got Cosmic Times presents Metal Locust. I really don't know anything about this one. If you guys have read it, let me know what you think about it. I'm definitely going to be reading through these. It says it's a part 2 of 4-issue miniseries. Kind of sucks it's part 2 and not part 1, but reading it, you'll still get the general understanding of what's going on, and maybe you do want to go out and find part 1, 3, and 4. All right, here's another Valiant. We got Eternal Warrior #5. I've definitely I know about Valiant, and I know that a lot of their characters are getting optioned for movies, so this is a good one to get. We got Top Cow Universe Darkness #1 standalone saga. It's an Image book. That's cool. I dig Image, and it's a #1. Well, it says Top Cow Universe. It's got the Image symbol down here at the bottom. Not exactly sure. Not one that I've read before. Oh, here's one that I know about. It's another Valiant. This is XO Man of War #14. And it features Turok in there. That's probably the only, before all this, that's probably the only Valiant book that I ever had was that Turok that came out in the 90s. And it was had that foil kind of cover on there. They probably made 300 million copies of that book. I see it everywhere I go. I know on Comic Tom 101, on his YouTube channel, they actually use one as a coaster. So that's how many of them there are. Here's one I've really never seen before. Die Kitty Die by Astro Comics. This is #2. Die Kitty Die. Something about this tells me it really isn't for kids, right? Like you look at that cover as a parent, you go, oh yeah, that might be a cool cover. And then you see Die Kitty Die, and then you flip through, and there's a lot of stuff that's not for kids. Like I said, this independent box, it says it's for adults. Next book from Boom Studios, issue #2 of Daymen. Not a book I know, but I'll be giving it a read, seeing if it's anything that I like. I might go and pick up the rest of this series. Let's flip this around. All right, we got an Image, Wildstar #1, and it's got a pretty badass Layfield drawing on the back too. It says strike hard, strike fast, strike file. This has 90s written all over it. Yeah, March of 1993. This is #1 of a 4-part miniseries. Wildstar. There we go. We got Savage Dragon #3. That's cool. The third rockin' issue of Savage Dragon. I only have one. Actually, I have 2 Savage Dragon comics. #1, right? The first one. Actually, now I have 3 because it's #3. And the other one I have, it came out last year. It was such a nice jock cover. I'll take a picture of it and post it up so you guys can see it. It's probably one of my favorite jock covers. We got here Transformers, More Than Meets the Eye. It's an IDW book. Excuse me. Number 52. Anybody grew up in the 80s, Got to be a fan of Transformers. I remember growing up watching Transformers all the time. I've actually never read, I collect IDW, but the only thing I collect is Ninja Turtles. So I'm going to have to start giving these Transformers a read. I've heard some pretty good things about them. All right, next one we got is another Image book. This is number 0 of Youngblood. This is actually a wraparound cover. Something I've never read it. But is this Layfield cover? It looks like Layfield. This definitely has Layfield inks. Yeah, penciler, Rob Layfield. I mean, that man draws the same way for any character he ever draws, right? All right, we got a Valiant comic, Dr. Mirage. Valiant number 4, Dr. Mirage. Book I don't know much about, guys. And the last book in here, we got Extreme Studios Tour 93, all black cover. Can you imagine this, trying to get it graded? It's got a ding, but that's actually not too bad. Never seen this, but it's got a super, young Rob Layfield on the inside. So, like I said, there's always one comic in there that is a valuable variant. I'm not exactly sure if that's true or not, but the variant that we got, this is cool too. This is from the Alamo City Comic Con. We have it here every year. Like I said, this year I'll be going. Jim Lee's going to be there, so I'm going to meet him and get him to sign a few books. But this is Transformers number 33, the retailer incentive, Alamo City Comic Con variant. So that's cool. This is when Dinobots ruled the Earth. It has one of the Dinobots in front of the Alamo. That's here in San Antonio. That's our claim to fame. So there are the books from the Independence box, right? And like I said, if you're really like myself that's into DC and Marvel mostly, but you want to get into independent books, you're not sure where to start, buying one of these boxes is a perfect way to get you 15 books of things that just could get the ball rolling for you. Figure out what you like. All right, guys, let's move into the DC Mystery comic box. Again, 15 books. The top one is going to be the variant. So I'm going to push that off to the side, show you that one last. Oh, that is a nice one, too. All right, we're going to show that one at the end. So, open this up. All right, first book right off the top, we got a Green Lantern Corps 29. Like that. I dig Green Lanterns. I've been liking a lot of the stuff that they've been coming out with here recently. I really like. All right, we got Justice League of America number 92, Apes of Wrath. Cool cover there. We got Justice Society of America. Oh, what is going on there? We got a Justice Society of America number 7 with, looks like Mr. Terrific, I believe his name is. I want to say it's Mr. Terrific. Yeah, Justice Society All-Stars number 7. That's a nice one. Action Comics 847. I like that with nice Superman right there on the cover. Good to add that to the personal collection. All right, a Convergence. Suicide Squad number 2. Convergence was that big story they did. Yeah, look at that, 2015. Convergence. They did a big story they did a few years ago. Just to add that, we got a New 52 Animal Man number 19. Newer book. Never really been a big fan of Animal Man. We got Larfleeze from the New 52. We got number 2. So this adds, I have the number 1 and now I've got the number 2. He's one of the orange lanterns. Nice. Oh, we got an older Aquaman. Well, from the 90s. This is Aquaman number 36. Got Aquaman sitting there on his little on his throne, and this is after he had gotten his hand cut off or bitten off by the piranhas. Fall of a Titan, Arsenal, number 1. That's a cool looking cover there too, all black. Nice. Never read this one. It's a number 1 special from 1996. Like that. Superman, Man of Steel, number 21. This is during that funeral for a friend, you know, after they killed Superman off in the 90s, which not everybody was happy about. We got here we go, my favorite, Batman, Legends of the Dark Knight. This is number 40. You know me, anything Batman, I'm all over it, guys. All over it. And I did not have this issue, so it's good to add in a Batman issue that I did not have. We got Artemus Requiem, number 3. Nice book. Green Arrow, The Wonder Years. What number is this? This is number 4 from May of 1993. You know, I don't watch the Green Arrow show. I do watch Flash. But I've never really gotten into the Green Arrow show. And I watch Gotham. Let me know, guys, if you watch Green Arrow. Tell me about it. Tell me if it's worth a watch. I love the Flash show, and it's super cheesy, but my wife and I and the kids, we dig it. We watch every time that show comes on. And the last one, we got a Hawk and Dove, number 5. So, let's check out the variant. This one is Justice League of America from the New 52, number 11. This was a 1 in 25 retailer incentive, and it's like a Scribblenauts variant. I don't remember this book coming out. And like you can see, they had it priced at $19.99 way back then. You know, obviously this book is probably not a $20 book anymore. But if you think about it, you know, if he charges you $14.99 for the box, you're getting 15 books. You're practically getting all the other books for free and saving yourself $5 if you would have bought this book back in the day when it first came out. So, you know, I dig that. Like I'm telling you, so if you got kids and you want to get them into comic books, but you're not exactly sure where to take them, you can get them this DC. And I will get a Marvel box, and I'll open that up for you guys too. You can get them one of those because it's for all ages. Get them reading some comics, and they'll tell you what they like. Oh, I like Batman, or I like the Superman, or I like Justice League, Green Lantern. And that's how you can start their collection, or, you know, they're passionate into comic books like we have, guys. As far as the independents, like I said, that's mostly for the adults. If you want to get into the independents, you're not sure what to read, you got this box. Check out the Heroes and Fantasies website. They might sell them online there. I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to go and talk to the owner and see if they sell them online. But they're going to be at Alamo City Comic Con. So if you're in town for the Comic Con in San Antonio, which is October 25th, 26th, and 27th, or it's either it's the 26th, 27th, 28th. All right. If you're in town for that, Heroes and Fantasies, they're going to have a booth there, and I know for sure they're going to be selling these mystery comic boxes. So anyways, guys, this is just an extra video that I want to throw in for this week, showcasing some of the mystery boxes from my favorite comic shop here in San Antonio, Heroes and Fantasies. Thanks for watching. To all my subscribers, hey guys, thanks a lot. I'm almost at 100, which is just surreal to me. I can't believe. When I first started this, 4 or 5 months ago, and I was at 12 subscribers, I remember telling my wife, holy crap, I got 12, I got 13 subscribers, I got 14, and now I'm almost to 100, guys, and I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for hitting the like button, and thank you for just leaving a comment, guys. It does mean a lot to me. I read them all. I give you guys a thumbs up, and I comment to every single one of them. If this is your first time watching my video, hit that subscribe button, guys. I'm dropping videos every week, at least once a week, if not twice a week, just showing off what I've gotten during the week, these mystery boxes. I have another mystery box coming in the mail from the mystery mail call, so be on the lookout for that. So anyways, guys, hey, thanks for watching. Again, I'm Edwin, the Comic Jabroni, And take it easy. Have a great weekend. Peace.